This is the Commissioner meeting of June 24th, 2026 at 6 p.m. at the Sussex County Administrative Center, Commissioner Meeting Room, 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey. Can I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Carney?
Here.
Deputy Director DeGroot, absent. Commissioner Henderson?
Here.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Here.
Director Space?
Here, we are having a problem with our visual part of the meeting, so it'll only be on audio. We do apologize. Can we get a moment of silence and a salute to the flag? Tonight's moment of silence will be in honor of Kat Van Allen, an EMT for the Wallkill Valley First Aid Squad, who was tragically killed in a car accident, and EMT Jonathan Cressman from Atlantic Health Ambulance, who was tragically killed in a motorcycle accident recently. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. For public statement pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice as defined by Section 3D of Chapter 231, PL 1975, has been made by regular mail and email, such notice being submitted on January 6, 2026, from the Administrative Center of the County of Sussex, located at 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey, to the following: New Jersey Herald, Star Ledger, Strauss News, and is also posted on the bulletin board maintained in the Administrative Center for Public Announcements and has been submitted to the Sussex County Clerk in compliance with said act. At this time, please mute all electronic devices. Number 5, approval of agenda. There will be 2 additions to the agenda tonight. Number 13, appointments, will have an addition, letter F, and the addition of 17, letter A, personnel agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson, a second.
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstain. Number 6, we have no proclamations, certificates, or presentations. Number 7, no public hearing. Number 8, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make a comment of 3 minutes or less regarding an agenda item. Please line up at the microphone and state your name, municipality, and agenda topic for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment? Okay, Commissioner Silverthorne, a second. Commissioner Carney, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstain. Okay, the floor is open for agenda topics only.
Sandy Hall, Sanderson Township. I just have a question about a couple of the resolutions. For resolutions C and G, under the extension of contracts and bid changes, it says there's no, you want to pass a resolution, but for services, but there's no cap amount. So how do you pass a resolution? We don't know what the monetary value is. And then on resolution D, you have services there not to exceed 500,000, and resolution F not to exceed another one for 500,000. If it exceeds 500,000, where do you get the money to pay for it? And if it doesn't, where does the money go? And if it's for like miscellaneous building trade services, is what's the oversight and just where does it go? And I always say on my No National Park website, please, go to your meetings, ask the hard questions. Don't be afraid to ask a stupid question. So I get that right now. So forgive me. But I'm just curious as to how you manage to pass these resolutions when you don't have a monetary
When it's
amount.
not to exceed, so that we have it budgeted for, say, $500,000, anything under that would go into the fund balance. Is that correct? So it stays in the county. It's not like
It's
it,
not going to exceed 500,000.
Okay. Okay. And then,
We'll go over. Once we hit that threshold,
then you're done. Okay. And then what about the ones where you don't have a cap amount?
contract such.
G, I'm sorry,
It's the awards of contract. It's not under the regular resolution.
yeah, I'm sorry, it's the second set of resolutions, not the main one. It's just that G has no cap amount and C has no cap amount. So how do you figure funding for that?
G or C? C.
C and G, yeah.
Emergency shelter, night services pool.
Emergency shelter night services on an as-need basis. Page 6, sorry.
Yeah, 15G, right, 15G, award contract through the competitive contract organization for night services pool. I'm sure the figure is probably on ours. I don't know why it's not listed there. Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on
Okay.
that one, since our administrator's not here tonight. She would have that answer.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that. Anyone else? Okay, can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment? Okay, Commissioner Henderson in a second. Okay, Commissioner Carney, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstain. Okay, number 9, Commissioners' comments. Commissioner Silverthorne.
Start with the obvious, we're down a commissioner, which used to be a standard around here, and luckily is no more. But Jack is not here, and I just want to take this opportunity to wish him a good luck tomorrow and a fruitful and happy marriage and wedding, him and his lovely bride. I will also say I will limit my comments to just the things I have either worked on by myself or almost by myself. So that would be I attended a Sanderson meeting, which I just to briefly state they were very they're working strongly to try and help the School of Conservation as we are. So I just wanted to mention that. I had a SCUMA meeting with the chairman. He just wanted to bring me up to speed, as he has done with all the commissioners, of being the new guy. I hadn't heard all the details, but he invited me over and gave me some of the background on that. Film Commission last week. And yesterday I had the honor and privilege of attending the VOTEC graduation, of which I was there as a representative of the board, but also as a proud parent. My son graduated. And then additionally, from the library, the Summer Reading for All Ages reading program is in effect. You can read or listen to books, magazines, graphic novels. You will earn raffle tickets and a chance to win prizes. Readers of all ages are welcome to participate. You can visit the reading webpage for details. Also, there's a bonus reading challenge in August for children up to age 12. You can, it's being sponsored by Brain Stone, Reading Rocks program. You read 5 books and you earn a special prize. There's a special kickoff event at Skyline Stadium on Friday, July 31st for that. And then also an interesting thing that some of you know, the library also lends unique items. So if you need to borrow or want to borrow fishing poles, ice cream makers, museum tickets, and all sorts of other stuff, you can visit their catalog online at the library. And that's all I have today.
Commissioner Henderson?
Okay, good evening. First, let me start by saying this time of year is exceptionally busy with events. It's utterly impossible to attend all these events, no matter how hard I try or we try. They're all from one end of the county to the other. Since the last meeting, I, along with Commissioner Carney, attended the open house at the Sussex County Public Safety Training Academy on Saturday, June 13th. The transformation of the facility is incredible. The training and opportunities for our county firefighters is top-notch. Great to see so many attending the event. Next, we stopped at Wantage Day and then on to Vernon Day. So many residents out enjoying the weather and the event. It gives us an opportunity to talk to residents about issues and concerns. On June 15th, I attended a Zoom meeting regarding the School of Conservation. The Zoom meeting was to make calls to the governor, legislators, and local representatives in an attempt to restore funding that was cut by our governor. After an hour meeting, it was estimated that 54 participants on the Zoom call made over 300 calls in 45 minutes, pleading for assistance to restore the budget of the gem we have in Sussex County. On June 15th, Commissioner Silverthorne and I attended the County Board of Ag meeting. The new 4-season website has launched. I urge all of you to take a look at it. It can be found on the county webpage, and I'd like to thank the county staff for their work that they put into the development of this website. On June 17th, I attended the SCUMA meeting. The meeting minutes have been sent to this board. On June 18th, I attended the Sussex County Chamber Business After Hour event at Skyland Ballpark. On the 20th, I attended Ogdensburg Day. The weather was fantastic with a huge turnout. On June 22nd, Commissioner Silverthorne and I took a tour of the Upper Wallkill Valley water treatment facility. Who would believe you can take a 2.5 hour tour of a sewer plant? It was very impressive to see how raw sewage is processed into clear water and then dispersed in the Wallkill River on an average of 1 million gallons a day. Finally, yesterday, I, along with Commissioner Silverthorne, attended the Sussex County VOTEC graduation. And earlier today, Administrator Marks and I met with members of the Sheriff's Department to discuss Commissioner Room security and various issues and plan to move forward with security screening here. And lastly, the Office of Environmental Health has been busy inspecting recreational bath facilities throughout Sussex County. This includes 200 facilities such as beach, pools, wading pools, hot tubs, splash pads, and water parks. Prior to obtaining each session, the Division of Health diligently reviews all the documentation submitted by each facility to ensure compliance with state regulations. Once the documentation has been completed and reviewed and approved, a permit is issued, allowing the facility to begin operation. The office also conducts operational inspections as facilities open and continue to monitor water quality and provide follow-up inspection as needed throughout the season. I think it just goes to show how busy some of the county employees are with their duties that they have. And that's all I have.
Commissioner Carney?
All right, thank you. I'll start out with engineering and planning. Some of this is just repetition of what I said last time, so I'm going to skip through that. But I want to bring up the Sussex County Farmland Preservation Plan. The Sussex County Agricultural Development Board and the Sussex County Planning Board recently adopted the updated 26 Sussex County Comprehensive Farmland Preservation Plan. The plan has been submitted to the State Agricultural Development Commission for final review and approval. The county expects that the State Agricultural Development Committee will adopt the updated Sussex County Comprehensive Farmland Preservation Plan during the SADC meeting on June 25th, which is coming up 2 days. Today's 23rd. 24th, tomorrow. Under the program, the county preserved its first farm in 1989. Since 1989, Sussex County has reserved a total of 19,633 acres, or 205 farms, representing an investment of about $75 million. The updated plan will help guide the County Agricultural Development Board advance the program over the next 10 years. Sussex County Division of Planning has completed the fiscal year 26 annual monitoring for all 188 preserved farms under our stewardship, covering approximately 18,500 acres across 15 municipalities. Staff within the division are working with the appropriate parties to resolve identified concerns and easement violations. All monitoring reports have been successfully submitted to the State Ag Development Committee, meeting the July 15th filing deadline. Paving projects. Construction continues for the 25 resurfacing program. The contractor is currently paving County Route 517 between U.S. Route 206 in Andover Borough, north of Pope John High School. Work on this segment of County Route 517 should be complete by July 2nd. The operation then moves to County Route 616 and will include a short segment of County Route 517 near the intersection. County Route 616 will be paved to Newton, and to minimize traffic impacts, County Route 616 paving will be completed under nighttime operations. I got a report from the county clerk in District 24. I'll start with the clerk. The revenue posted decreased by $14,447.25 from that of May of 25. Although revenue was down for the month of May of 26, yearly revenue is up $23,853.21 from the same period in 25. Property alert system as of May, it went up to 55 people, and to date it's 2,685. Daniel's Law went up 10 this month, and to date, or actually, I'm sorry, that was May, and to date is 1,040. District 24, Center Spaces legislation to appropriate $64,787,327 from constitutionally dedicated CBT revenues and other farmland preservation funds to see Ag Development Committee for new farmland preservation initiatives passed the Senate 40-0. Pretty impressive. It's a bipartisan bill. All in all, the Senate appropriated over $171 million from the constitutionally dedicated CBT revenues and other revenues for farmland preservation, open space, and parks. Senator Space and Assembly members Fantasia and Ganamore are concerned about the possible removal of the hangar at the Aeroflex Airport by the DEP. I know some of you commissioners probably got that email probably, right?
Yeah, there
over
is
there.
going to be a meeting, and
Did you get invited to it?
I'm going to tag along.
You should.
I'm going to get myself invited.
Yes, you should. So I don't know if anybody heard about that, but the airport in Andover, they're
date's
looking
not set yet.
to shut down. I know they're demoing the hangar, as I said. So they're moving, they are meeting with stakeholders. They are in touch with the state, voicing their displeasure and seeking alternatives. The Assembly Ag and Natural Resources Committee unanimously advanced a bill creating a mentoring program for the beginning farmers in New Jersey. The bill A158, sponsored by Assemblywoman Fantasia and Assemblyman Mike and Ganamart, leverages the expertise of experienced farmers to help next generation of producers to attain the knowledge needed to carry on the state's long tradition of farming. The average age of New Jersey farmers has been steadily increasing for more than a decade and is now nearly 60 years old. As farmers retire from the industry, they're not easily replaced. That's all I have.
Thank you. We received correspondence from a Ronald Fuchs, and he wanted us to recognize a young student in the community. He said, I wanted to share the inspiring efforts of a Sussex County student, Drew Shapolsky, a junior at Pope John Regional High School, who recently collected more than 200 pieces of baseball equipment with an estimated replacement value of $12,960 for children in underserved communities who might not otherwise have access to the sport. Over the course of the school year, Drew worked with local baseball facilities and members of the Sussex County Community College, Sussex County community, to organize collection sites and encourage families to donate equipment their children had outgrown. The equipment will be donated to Pitch It In for Baseball and Softball, a nonprofit organization that provides baseball and softball equipment to youth in need. It was nice to be able to recognize him at this meeting, even though he's not here. I attended a nice event last night in Warren County, which honored Senator Doug Steinhardt, our county council, for all his accomplishments in Warren County. Attended a Sussex County Economic Development Partnership meeting. The committee is looking for investors. The contribution is as little as $200 a year for municipalities, businesses, anyone that wants to get involved. I encourage all municipalities and businesses to invest. Also had a business subcommittee of the Sussex County Economic Development Partnership. On a separate note, there was a small house fire today in Wantage. After the call, my son is the fire chief, and he called me and he said he wanted to praise our DPW workers for taking the time to be, well, they're volunteer firemen, and thank the county for allowing them to attend calls. He said out of the approximate 25 firefighters that they had on the scene today, he thinks maybe 12 or 13 were from the DPW. This was also right at the end of their shifts, so they didn't miss much time. It's a struggle to get manpower during the day, and this is extremely helpful and could save lives. I want to recognize that our administrator, Christina Marks, sends her regrets tonight. Her daughters are graduating 8th grade from Sussex County Charter School. And I also want to congratulate Commissioner Jack DeGroot and his bride-to-be, Andrea Velasquez, on their wedding this week, which is why he isn't here. And I wish them much happiness. Okay. Division of Senior Services Stress Busting Program for Family Caregivers of People with Dementia. The Stress Busting Program for Family Caregivers provides caregivers with information about stress, how to deal with stress through relaxation and problem solving, and how to care for themselves while caring for a loved one with dementia. Participants will receive many resources, including a handbook covering materials and a relaxation CD. This class will meet once a week on Mondays from 3:30 to 5 at the Vernon Senior Center, located at 21 Church Street in Vernon, from July 6th through September 21st. Reservations are required for this program. To obtain additional information or to register, please contact Karen King at 973-579-0555, extension 1225, or email kking@sussex.nj.us. Mosquito Control Program. Since the office began surveillance testing on May 18th this year, 100 pools of adult mosquitoes have been submitted for the following mosquito-borne diseases: West Nile virus, Eastern equine encephalitis, Jamestown Canyon virus, St. Louis encephalitis, and La Crosse virus. All test results were negative for all mosquito-borne diseases. West Nile virus is being being reported in mosquitoes in other counties in the state. And because of this, the Office of Mosquito Control is anticipating another season of high virus activity in the transmission of mosquito-borne diseases by using EPA-registered insect repellents when outdoors, by wearing long-sleeve shirts and long pants, and by mosquito-proofing yards by emptying standing water after a rainfall event. For more information about mosquito-borne disease, please visit the mosquito website at sussex.nj.us/mosquito. They're still giving away the spotted lanternfly traps. They're available to all Sussex County residents. If residents would like to receive their free trap, please contact the Office of Mosquito Control at 973-940-5225 to schedule a pickup time. Traps can be picked up at the Mosquito Control Office anytime, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30, but scheduling an appointment is preferred to ensure staffing availability. That's all I have. Okay, number 10, we have no consent agenda. Number 11, there's no minutes to approve. Number 12, there are no ordinances. So number 13, appointments and/or resignations. Can I get a motion to approve A through F? I'm going to read F since it's not on the agenda, and that's the appointment of Drew Lantos as the second alternate member of the Sussex County Planning Board for a term of 3 years to begin immediately and expire December 31st, 2028. Can I get a motion to approve resolutions A through F?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson in a second.
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? Roll call.
I have before discussion. I just, appointment A for Richard Mara. He's been working here for, I don't know, 5 years maybe, I guess.
Yep.
He started in Fleet and he's been knocking it out as a purchasing agent. So this is a
Yep.
great hole for him.
Right, and he has his QPA, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's super overwhelmed with.
Yes.
the projects
Yes.
that we have. I literally had to have a conversation with him about just talking off the ledge. Because he is a little overwhelmed. He's still feeling it, so.
Yeah, this is a big year. Next year should be a little easier
Yeah, everything will straighten out.
once we get done with the ARPA projects that have to be completed by December 31st, 2026. Okay. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot, absent.
14, resolutions. Can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A through R?
Still moved.
Okay, Commissioner Carney, a second? Okay, Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot, absent.
Number 14, awards of contract change orders bids. The Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex has reviewed the award of contract change orders bids consisting of various proposed resolutions and determined that adoption of the said resolutions is in and will further public interest. Can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A through L?
Still moved.
Okay, Commissioner Carney, a second?
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? The only thing that I wanted to discuss is that I'm glad to see that we have the Dennis Library back on here. I saw it somewhere.
Yeah, and then to follow up with that, can we get in touch, have either Linda or Christina get in touch with the two women that always come, Wendy and?
Yes, Wendy and what's the other one's name? Will, you must know. Heckman, yes.
Yeah. Do you
Yep.
talk to them, Will, or can you let them know what's going on, please? I know they're super passionate about this project, and I feel like we kind of let them down a little bit, even though
Yeah.
it's out of our hands.
Right. Well, what had happened was the lowest bid last time had come in, but they didn't have all the qualifications, so
Right.
we had to go back out.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot, absent.
Financial. We have, can I do bills list A and B together since
Oh, yes.
he's not here? Okay, I'm going to do bills list A and B together for June 24th, 2026. Can I get a motion to pay bills list A and B?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson makes the motion. A second?
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne seconds. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot, absent.
Okay. Personnel, we have, can I get a motion to adopt the personnel agenda of June 24th, 2026?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Silverthorne makes the motion. Second.
Second.
Commissioner Henderson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot, absent.
Okay, administrative report. I don't know if did she leave it with you, Linda? No, okay, so we have no administrative report, but Christina has been very busy the last 2 weeks. We all know that. So I'm sure she'll give the update when she's here. She was here today, but when she's back to the next meeting. Okay, number 19, County Council report.
No report, but thank you for having me tonight.
Thank you for being here. Our usual county council is Senator Steinhardt, and he is on the budget committee, and he is busy in Trenton. Okay, number 20, unfinished business. None. Okay, number 21, any new business? Okay. Number 22, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make general comments of 3 minutes or less on non-agenda topics. Please line up at the microphone and state your name and municipality for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson in a second.
Second.
Commissioner Carney, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained. Floor is open. Not many people today.
Kathy Brennan, Hampton Township. I just wanted to say that while we think about celebrating the 4th of July and the 250th and everything, I think we need to really reflect on the way this country is going and our humanity and basically how we treat other people. And one example that comes to mind now, because I've recently been there, is about immigration. I don't know if any one of you have been to Delaney Hall. If you haven't, I suggest you take a trip there. Obviously, you cannot go in. They will not let you in. But you can see the families out there waiting for hours and hours to visit their family members. And the stories they have are heartbreaking. The stories they have range from all kinds of things. There are people who were going to do their paperwork because they were becoming citizens. They were taken away. They were not given due process, and they are sitting in Delaney Hall having no idea if they will get any help from a lawyer and what will happen to them. And basically, people are there anywhere from a month to there are people that have been there for over a year. And if we are supposedly weeding out the quote unquote worst of the worst and we want them deported, why are they staying there all this time? Is it because Geo Company is making money off of all the people that are there? And I'm sure you're aware of the latest news that members of Congress have been there and they are treated horrendously. The food is horrible, the treatment is horrible, and these are a lot of these people are our neighbors. They are picked up because they want to get a quota. They have to get so many people. A lot of these people, like I said, if you speak to these families, they've done nothing wrong. They're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe
1 minute.
Maybe they were going to fill out the last part of their citizenship papers. ICE met them, grabbed them, and they're gone. No due process, no nothing. They're sitting there basically rotting. And I just want to also say really quick, the ICE officers that are there, I witnessed their brutality on someone who was there protesting how the people were treated. The person that was taken down by about 8 of them had her head put over a gutter. Her head was basically, they were trying to put it in the gutter, but it didn't go all the way in. And the one ICE agent literally had his hands on her neck. People were afraid that she was going to be choked to death. And I think this is something we really need to think about. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay. Can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment and return to regular business? Okay, Commissioner Silverthorne, a second.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Carney, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained. Okay, number 23, reminders. Please check the county's website at www.sussex.nj.us for meetings schedules. Number 24, there's no executive session. Number 25, adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting? Okay, Commissioner Henderson, and a second from Commissioner Silverthorne. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Meeting is closed at 6:32. Record. Good thing I talk fast.